Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mekamek. This is Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last episode we did the last bit of tidy up for... this episode, and we do have... I also went off on screen this time, not off screen. And grinded up some coins so I could get Murray's ability for this world, so I did just show it, but let's show it again. So the Berserker charge. Guaranteed stun on enemies. Even the flashlight guards. So the ducks do get stunned, but you have to hit them while they're on the ground to knock them out, I guess. Either way, the heist is set up. Let's get going for Operation Choo-Choo.
Hop aboard, guys! We've got a train to catch!
And now, the same thing that we did for the other two clockwork pieces.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. The Murray's strength knows no limit.
You're on, Sly. Break into that train and steal the clockwork stomach.
That Jean Besson's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts, and he walks away with the stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an antique handcar at breakneck speeds.
Good point. It's time for a train robbery.
I don't know how Murray is able to pump that handcar fast enough to catch up with a train, but... oh man, I've never actually looked back. I can still see him going away there. And now we have these guards. That one up the front isn't going to fall asleep, but fortunately we can just do this. This one is going to fall asleep, so maybe we should just get the electric ready. And we have this laser grid. Clearly not meant to be passed through, but fortunately we can just crawl underneath. Creating a little maze. Oh dear. What?
Ain't nobody getting past me. That there clockwork stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter. I'd like to meet the varmint that's been looting my iron horse trains. By Jiminy, I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I'd show.
Okay, that's weird because I didn't touch my PlayStation 2 at all.
Hey Cooper, thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping, maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
Come on, Cooper, let's play! What in blazes? Alright, little RC friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
Finally, we get some satisfaction in a proper boss fight against Neela. Oh boy, this This is definitely a lot rougher than the earlier one was, though. Yep, those green bombs are going to... Uh-oh. Beginning to wonder if I should swap to the directional buttons for better control. Yeah, don't try to follow behind her, try to weave in between those shots. She doesn't even get proper boss music, does she? She just has the train robbery music we've been using for everywhere else.
Lighter? This is a... What? Oh no! Oh no!
That was some fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, Poodle.
So yeah, that thing with Jean Bisson.
Hey, Sly! Get to that clockwork stomach fast! This old handcart is starting to fall apart!
In some games, you can actually be spotted through windows if you aren't careful about how you tiptoe past them. I guess this isn't one of them. Oh, this one looks a bit tricky. Actually, this might be me getting caught. Yep, that's me getting caught. Okay, it's time for a trust exercise. Oh, that's quite the distance to get pushed back after a missed jump. Am I going to game over because of this one case of me being unable to go from one wall hook to another? I'll be very disappointed if this is what gets me killed. Not what I aimed for, but... better than falling again. Pull back. Nope! I have to use a double jump somewhere in there, but I'm not able to get it right. This is going to be a game over because of these stupid wall hooks. I actually don't think I want to fight these guys. No! Wow, that didn't hurt me at all. That on the other hand did. And it's because of that rotten wall hook jump. Oh boy.
Sly! Get to that clockwork stomach fast! This old handcart is starting to fall apart!
Alright, I think I know what it is that I was doing wrong each time, so hopefully that means I can get this without any hassle. What the heck? Nothing can really be as bad as that rotten leading Rajan mission, but this is making a pretty good, convincing case for place number 2. Okay, don't just pull back on the analog stick, pull back in the direction, or rather pull back opposite the direction you want to go, and that will control the angle you go in. Well, there is one upside to this. And that's that we're definitely going to be able...
This old hand cart is starting to fall apart.
We're definitely not going to need to fill in the extra time here by having to show the next introduction to the next episode. Thank goodness. I should have been given extra shots on this one. But one of the ducks hit me with a rock through the wall. How does that even work? Pull back directly left, and that gives you the arc you need. I think it has a very unforgiving timing there. Directly left. Wait for him to turn around. I need that medicine. Oh, that very nearly glitched out and let him shoot me back.
Never thought I'd see the day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Looks like John Bassan's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
Then that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose. Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so fast, chum. The clockwork part is mine. They will all be mine.
Okay, what's our plan now? Oh! He's got a bunch of bombers now. And when she flies down there, you can't shoot forward, but you can drop a bomb on her. Oh dear. She might just be the first person to properly finish me off though. We're both down to our last quarter of health.
You won't stop me! Not the Cooper Gang, not Interpol, not anyone!
Stand clear, Sly. This might be messy. Sly! Sly! You okay?
I've got an upset stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
Puns.
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of Jean Bisson's iron horse trains, and we were walking away with 3, count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops. Which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replaced Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
Well, darn. So much for getting it completed. So much for it taking time to complete. I guess if this doesn't show the badge icon, then I'll just go into it and do the recon mission for the next episode. Yeah, I don't get it. Menace in the North, eh?
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bisson and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bisson's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bisson could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Menace from the North, eh? Alright, so step 1, check what's new on the ThiefNet. We can't afford anything, but we do have some cool stuff. Reduction Bomb is a bomb with the shrink effect on that we normally get with the size destabilizer. Pretty nice. Guttural Roar inflicts terror in all enemies, so they will immediately abandon trying to fight you and take off in the other direction. Kind of like when they see bears. And Thief Reflexes, slow time to a crawl. So this is basically the slow time gadget from Sly 1, except now it bleaches from the gadget grid, and...
Okay, so here's what we know. 1, Arpeggio's blimp is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bisson. And 2, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blimp.
before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off John Bisson. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cave. It can now separate into 2 smaller caves, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Alright. Where was it's a bit nerfed, but to be fair, it was probably called for.
It's good to see my Cade upgrade perform so well in the field. Now, scout
And
the
thankfully,
area.
the first mission is not the safe mission, so we don't have to get all 30 in the first episode. You know, maybe I didn't give the flying enemies like the bombers and the eagles enough credit, because it looks like there's a lot more effort put into them than I thought. And now that I think about it, we never did get a Contessa bug. But then I guess giving her a hidden radio bug system in her world wouldn't have been much help, because it would just be her preparing to hypnotize Carmelita constantly.
Flight radio signature.
Oh dear, who did he just attack? Ignore the massacred duck carcass over there. Even though I don't need them, I'm still going to go after any clue bottles that I see along the way. It saves having to get them later. I get the feeling that I did this the wrong way. But we got a 5th bottle out of it, so no biggie. Oh yeah, the ducks now have a pickaxe shield combo sometimes. And similar to the wolves in the Contessa's world, they now have overworld spawning hubs. Apparently this is too close, we need to back off a bit.
John Besson's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
One of those is not like the others. Oh, you can't rail walk on that wooden beam. I hear bottle, I just can't get at it from here. I bet what I have to do is I have to get there from this silo. Okay, so these outhouses. Doesn't look like much, but every now and then there will be a duck inside. And you can actually tell in advance because you get the tiptoe when you get close to it. It's not like the wolves where they just automatically hone in on you the moment you got too close. The ducks in the outhouses will only emerge should there be a fight. Or if you run near them, because they still react to sounds. Can I make this? I should be able to make this. I did make this. Now where else do I need to go? Oh, well, I need to take a picture of a boat at least.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer.
I guess Jean Bisson isn't totally anti-tech, he's just not used to the current tech level. I hear a bottle. Oh, I also hear a bear. Can we jump onto this one? Yeah, so apparently there's a certain width where they just won't give you the rail walk option. Not very well concealed. I guess they expect the bear to be a good enough deterrent. Okay then, so the sawmill blades are here.
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
So I'm pretty sure that once I've actually taken the photo from down on that walkway where the logs clearly are going to roll down and cause damage if you get caught by them. And I took the photo right before the logs came out, so you could see them inside it. Yeah. Is it important? Not particularly, but it's a funny story to me, so I wanted to share. There is a bottle up there. "30 minutes in, we're going to go slightly over time, but these things happen." That would be very rude to get all that way and have a duck knock you into the water because you didn't know the ducks hide in the outhouses. Well, I suppose it's not hiding, they're doing what you would expect to do in an outhouse. Good luck trying to get a picture of that little thing. The spinner.
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside.
Oh, I guess there's dialogue for if you go to the front door first.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up?
Oh hey, the wooden panels vanish when you go into binocular mode. I guess that's... Oh, that's a nice touch that I never noticed before.
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy. Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bisson. Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, Sean. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwork Talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games. Well, guys, Jean Bisson has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwork Talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bisson's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
I did say that we didn't have to worry about clue bottles immediately, but already the clue bottles become a thing, and if there's ever a mission where we need to have all the clue bottles in advance, it is this one. I'll explain more when we get to it. Until next time, guys, take care. We'll see you all around. I should probably get some loot too. We kind of need it if we're going to buy all these gadgets. Either way, till next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.